Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of Unknown to World Known Club number 6. We're back with Barcelona, and since you were last with us, we have been in some very good form. We've only drawn 2 games, one in the league, one in the Champions League, and the draw was to Atletico Madrid, so not a bad result there. Disappointing, but you will see why. Just like to say, if you are enjoying the series, do subscribe, hit the like button, comment any feedback that you have, it's all greatly appreciated. And most importantly, again, that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of the future episodes. Let's go and have a look at how we've been getting on. And since you were last with us, where we beat Real Valladolid, we then beat Villarreal 6-1 after going 1-0 down. We then beat Marseille 1-0 in the home game. That 2-2 draw that I mentioned against Atletico Madrid, which was disappointing because we were 2-0 up and it was the last kick of the game basically that gave them an equaliser. But then we beat Leganes 2-0. Sevilla 1-0 with a late goal from Kai Havertz. 2-2 away to Marseille with, again, a late turnaround, unfortunately. But then we've beat Real Sporting 4-1. So we're back today for a league game against Almeria. We're currently sat top of the league, 4 points clear of Real and Atletico. So hopefully we can stay above them. The three of us are the only unbeaten teams in the league. And Champions League wise, if we win today and United beat Marseille, then we guarantee ourselves into the next round, and we probably won't bother with the other game against United because it'll just be to decide top and bottom, top and second, I should say. So let's go see how we're going to line up against Almeria. And we're going to be lining up with Claudemir in goal, a back four of Aarons, Pardini, Jorge and Emric. Julio and Nico are the holding midfielders with Gerrard on the right, Havertz through the middle, Damsgaard on the left, and then Cal George is on the is up front. We've had a couple of injuries to Fabio Silva. He's nearly back to fitness, so hopefully we'll be able to have him back in the first team, possibly for the Antalyaspor game. I might not risk him for that game if he's not fully fit, just because I think we can win that game with rotation involved. As we do go 1-0 up early on against Almeria, a little bit fortunate there, as Gerald, it would have been a fantastic goal if he'd scored just off the cross and volleyed that in like that. Damsgaard with a great turn, and that is really unfortunate for Gerald to not get that goal the way he catches it. We need to pull up the league again now. So let's go play later in the day to us, and then Real Madrid play tomorrow. So hopefully we can see one of them drop points. I know Atletico playing Bilbao, who have been quite good on the save. They got top 4 last year. Havertz has made a very, very clumsy tackle there, and that's going to be a penalty for Almeria. Yeah, get on with it. There it is. So they're going to be stepping up now. It's Blagjevic, and it is scored. So we're going to straight away demand more. Disappointed to see Havertz making a silly tackle like that. I don't know what he's doing back there. He's an attacking midfielder. He shouldn't be in the corner of our own box. That should be where Emric is guarding. In fact, they've actually had a few good. Then again, the penalty accounts for about 0.73 of that, so not had great chances, but we have not been created at anything since that goal. And that is very poor first half for us there. Let's tell them we want to see more than that from them. Havertz particularly not having a good game at the moment. We might bring him off early actually for Kone, and then Nico can go forward into that space and Kone will drop into the deeper role. And Damsgaard again, he's not had a great game so far. The corner is cleared away. Aaron's easily picks that up, and we get a chance to build from the back. Emric has found Jorge up front. Oh, that's a great chance. I think we are going to make the next change. Damsgaard is going to come off for Conchiao. And Cal Jorge is a bit concerning because he's not had a great game here and he's not got any goals either. I think we'll do that and send Ortet up front for the last 10 minutes or so just to try and get something out of this, because it's looking incredibly unlikely at the minute. I think we're going to drop points, which is, yeah, we've dropped points to Almeria. We're going to throw the water bottle. That's not good enough. And I think Cal Jorge, whatever his name is, may have just played his way out of the first team as soon as Fabio Silva returns. We're back with the Champions League game. Okay, and the lineup for the game against Antalyaspor, we're going with Claudimer, Deverne, Pardini, Jorge, and Ngayan as the back four, Julio and Nico in holding midfield, and then the same front three as the previous game, except for Conchiao coming in on the left-hand side. We're more giving Jorge chance because Fabio Silva isn't back to fitness yet, and if he can't get a goal in this game, then that kind of confirms my decision to drop him. But he has not really been up to the scratch in terms of replacing the injured players. As a striker, he's just not contributing anything to the game, really. So this is kind of his last chance while the other guys are still injured. They're going to be back to full fitness in the next couple of days. And we should be ready for my next league game as Conchiao with a brilliant finish at the far post to put us 1-0 up. Under 2 minutes in, Deverne passes it back to Julio, back to Deverne, and the cross towards the far post. Nico heads down, brilliant for Conchiao, and makes it 1-0. We now got a deep free kick, and Jorge has headed just over. But again, it was the wrong Jorge for where we needed the goals come from. Not the Jorge that's trying to prove himself there. Maybe our system just doesn't suit him, but either way, if you're not getting goals as a striker, you're not going to be in my teams for very long. Pardini plays it to Julio. Havertz back to Julio, and we're trying to create something here. Jorge looking for Gerard, but the pass was intercepted. That was a nice idea from him. But, I mean, you've seen previously, if you're not getting goals, you don't stay as my striker. That's why Leighton Stewart showed up at Lincoln. It's why Dane Scarlett was the main striker at QPR. And Conchiao makes it 2-0. Fantastic header there. It's why we brought in Wilson at Roma. We went in the January. The goal scorers weren't scoring, so Wilson came in. And it looks like Cal Jorge is going to be another victim of that, unfortunately. If he's not getting the goals, he's not getting the games. And he gets a goal. Right on cue. But first goal of the season, he's played quite a few games recently. I think he struggles to find a way into the team, into a fully fit team. He probably doesn't even get on the bench at the moment. Maybe he can prove me wrong. I think only Fabio Silva's back from injury straight away, so he's likely to be on the bench, and maybe he can come off the bench and prove himself a little bit more. But it's going to be very difficult for him. Gerrard coming forward with a blazing run and shoots well wide of the post. What we are going to do is we're going to tell them to be more expressive and also lower the tempo. Just let's have a bit of fun with the game, but also not rush it. We've got a 3-0 lead. Conchial's nicked the ball there. Jorge plays it back to Gerard Havertz. Oh, Jorge with a great chance, but shoots it over the bar. And that to me looks like Manchester United are losing. In fact, I'd say they've lost to Marseille from the looks of it, which means, oh, we've now got a lot more to play for in that last game. I thought it was going to be very tough for us to get the top spot. But now it comes down to if we can, then again, we still need to beat them 3-0 to finish top of the group. De Verne plays it back to Julio, ball in towards the far post, but it's headed on. And Guyans whipped it back in, and Julio has headed just over the bar. Maybe we'll come back for the Manchester United game so we can find out who's finishing top, and we can do that in the game after, and hopefully the draw would fall in the middle of that. A very good first half of football there. I don't think they've had a shot from the looks of the stats. No, they haven't. So we've completely shut them out. Conchal has got himself 2. Jorge's finally managed to get himself on the score sheet. We are going to bring Pardini off for Vinhas. We're just looking at fitness now. Gerrard will be coming off very soon to preserve him because he is one hell of a right winger. Nico bringing it inside. Finds Gerrard. Oh, and that good chance for him if he'd managed to get it out from his feet. But we bring it back inside. Nico and Julio. It's out to Gerrard again. He's got Aaron's with him. It's De Verne even. He drives the cross in and Jorge has just blazed it wide of the far post. We're going to bring Ortet on for Gerrard now, just so that we're getting him rested. And I'm looking at who else we need to rest. You know what, that works out well. We'll bring Nico off for Kone, and that will do us for the game. It's going to be a... In fact, no, if any win against them, because as Jorge gets a second, maybe it's because he hasn't played, then he's just not been match fit. Maybe that's the problem. He might get a chance. He might. But any win against Manchester United would mean we finish top of the group because, yeah, we've got a 2-point gap. If we can win our game against them, we would go through top of the group, meaning we, in theory, get the better half of the draw, but you can't always guarantee that in the Champions League. Let's go and have a look where we're coming back then. So, qualification confirmed for the Champions League. We are also 2 points clear of Real and Atletico now, as they both picked up wins in that game that we drew. And what we will do now, we will come back for the games against Manchester United and Athletic Bilbao, because the draw for the... we can't see it there, it's on profile. The draw for... No, we can't see it there either. Is it on the rules? There we go. The draw will be made on Monday the 16th of December, which means on the schedule we can play those 2 games and see who we're going to be getting in the first knockout round straight after it. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like, comment down below how you think we're going to get on in those games, and do subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Thank you very much for watching.